For some reason, this does a cool thing where it loads into like 4K, but then resizes to whatever your settings are. Okay, so we're checking out Lone Pine. I forget if I saw this in a showcase or if this was another Blue Sky. Somebody mentioned it, but it's about, I think, cryptid photography. I could be wrong. So we'll find out. That's the whole point of the demo, isn't it? The climactic battle to kill the false being within and conclude the spiritual revolution. No longer to be poisoned by civilization, he flees and walks alone upon the land, become lost in the wild. Chris McCandless. Okay.
The first time I visited Lone Pine National Park, I was just a kid.
Thank you for being voiced.
My gut told me strange things happen here.
I might change the audio mix a bit. The music seems a little high.
Explained things. The locals all say one mountain in particular, deep in the park, holds all its secrets. My friends call me Izzy, and I had to save up a lot of money for this trip.
Okay. Honestly, of those three, the sunken barges is probably the most dangerous, but I would, of those, I'd probably do that one.
Sunken barges for scrap iron. Now, a couple of days later, I'm riding on this old death trap cable car to get to an old research cabin.
Okay.
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little nervous. Every year, dozens of people die while visiting national parks.
I mean, half the time they're like unsolved. It's great.
Lost,
More than half.
attacked, or they vanish into thin air. What if I run into the unexpected?
This could be foreshadowing or anything. We'll be fine. What are the unexpected, like... Honestly, I'm more afraid of other humans.
I have a week's worth of supplies and my camera. But where do I even start?
Also, I think this is a photography element, which is probably why I snagged it. Bringing it back. Day one. I'm in love with your strut.
I guess I should go down to the control room to radio the ranger and let him know I made it.
Okay, right stick to cycle through nodes. Figure out how to move. Pick up the rock, select the rock, throw the rock, sprint the rock. We have selected a node. We have cycled. We have picked up a rock. We have held the rock. We shall now throw the rock. Or maybe it's an inner, like bugs. Oh, also, yeah, I wanted to audio check here. Move the music down a little bit more. Okay. Bump the master up. Okay. Maybe just auto saves. Okay. Climb up. It didn't make me throw the rock.
I hope that wasn't valuable.
Alright.
This thing must control the cable car from this end. No need to use it now. There's the cable car. I lived, bitch.
Okay, she's fun. Item required.
Call Ranger McFadden with this. Battery's missing though. Ah, it's locked.
We got some notes.
It doesn't look very comfy. I'd honestly rather sit on the floor. Domestic Manor of the Lone Pineans. Domestic Manor of the Lone...
Oh, I was going to see if there were different books every time.
Whoa, great view. Imagine working here every day. When the wind is in the east, 'tis neither good for man nor beast. Kinda ominous.
Chupacabra.
Ooh, a news article about a chupacabra sighting.
Uh-oh. We just entered RL Craft.
Ooh, cool, a map. Ranger McFadden warned me that they're all a bit outdated, but hopefully this one will be good enough.
I wonder if there's going to be like a draw and map option. Oh, that's the key for the drawer, probably.
An old microwave. Doubt it still works.
Make your way through Old Growth Trail and hike to your cabin. Optional, use the radio in the control room to check in with Ranger McFadden. Okay. I think we'll do that. We got a key. We got a rock. Oh, okay, the thing we picked up was the objective notes, probably. Okay, we have to equip the item before we can do stuff. Oh. Okay. There's a guy in town, George, who used to run a cult that worshipped this giant taxidermy. Oh, there's a text reader. Okay, cool. If we need it. I think I can do it by the handwriting, though. Yeah, so there's a guy in town, George, who used to run a cult that worshipped this giant taxidermy bear. George once told his followers that it was thanks to this bear that all the other bears in Lone Pine are now devoted Catholics. That means they abstain from eating meat on Fridays. Also, they have psychic powers they use to spy on you. I noticed the damnedest thing, though. When it was just on the drop edge of wintertime, not one of those cult members was willing to go for a walk in bear country on Fridays. I don't believe the bears were Catholic or had powers, but did the cult members really believe it? Or did they just believe in believing it? Kind of symbolic belief. If George said he would rub red meat all over himself and walk by a bear on a Friday afternoon, would his followers have put money on him not getting eaten, or would they have all forgotten their wallets that day? In other words, it's easy to say that you believe something. What happens when push comes to shove? If someone came to me and said, if you're so sure cryptids are real, bet your savings on it. Would you do it? I've met the Insulindian Phasmid. I would. Do I have it in me to put my nuts on the table and stand by what I believe is true? Okay. 141,000. I'll write that down in a second place here. All right. 48,700. 146,000. Cryptid. I zoom in on that a little? Not really. At least not currently.
I don't know about you, but I've already come this far, so yeah. I'm thinking nuts on the table.
Alright.
Hello? Nope.
Alright, change frequency. 141,000.
Hello? Nope.
No other nodes we can manipulate. 148? Ooh. Jams. Okay, you can hold it to keep going too. That's good. Hell yeah. That's more my speed. Wait, what was 146,000?
Come in. Ranger McFadden, are you there? It's Izzy.
We didn't get to 148,700, but...
Oh, I made it to the top. Gorgeous view up here.
That's good coffee they got here in Lone Pine. And damn good cherry pie.
See what you did there.
Oh, yeah, hi, how are ya?
How, what they seem are the owls here. What else we got? Abseiling, edible berries, bear scat Bible. That's the Lone Pineans. Take the bear scat Bible with
I'll
me.
handle the radio comms. Give it here.
Hey!
Sorry about that, Izzy. It seems Ranger Coleman here needs to brush up on her radio protocol. Ranger McFadden here, reading you loud and clear. Over.
Also reading you loud and clear.
So reading you loud and clear.
I
Over.
already forgot they're actually voiced.
Sorry about the bumpy ride to the top. We do our best to keep things running despite the budget constraints. By the way, we stacked some boxes near the door of the building you're in, but we stacked them a bit high.
I noticed.
It had some fragile stuff in there. It's all still in one piece, right? Over.
Yeah.
It's all junk anyway.
Just ignore Ranger Coleman here, one of our newest recruits. She's just a seasonal worker.
I'd just like to point out for the record that Ranger McFadden is also a seasonal worker.
Yeah, but this ain't my first rodeo. Lone Pine is my home away from home. You're so green you're still staying in the tents.
Yeah, but everyone thinks McFadden is a little loopy. Because he believes in all those stories about Bigfoot or whatever. You know what I mean? Oh, of course.
So I think it's an Aussie accent. If it's Kiwi, please
too, right?
don't get mad at me.
Give me that. Someone's calling on the other radio. Can you go see what they want?
We're not looking for Bigfoot specifically.
Looking for Bigfoot, specifically. And Ranger McFadden knows what he's doing. He even pulled some strings just to let me use the cable car.
I'm surprised that old rust bucket didn't kill you.
Thanks, Izzy. We're gonna get proof that the stories about Lone Pine aren't just stories. Then they're all gonna pay. I mean, then we're gonna show the world one of the biggest...
Love a little bit of vengeance.
...decades. It should be fat pickings up there on the mountain. That's where they all congregate. If the stories are true, which they are. Over.
I don't know if it'll be as groundbreaking as all that, but I'll let you know if
We'll keep it a little grounded here.
Best of luck. And quick survival reminder. Leaves of 3, let it be. Leaves of 4, eat some more.
Hell yeah.
And as for bears, if it's black, fight back.
Does that apply? I don't know how universal species of poison ivy are. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, lay down. Yeah, because black you can scare off by getting big. If it's Bigfoot,
don't stay put. Come on, what was I supposed to do with if it's Bigfoot?
Yeah, you got me. The way to your cabin is through Old Growth Trail. Up the hill to your left.
okay, so this isn't our cabin. This is just a generic ranger cabin. So
That reminds me.
let's learn about the park.
This park.
No problem. What do you want to know? Over.
Is the cherry pie really that good?
I know it seems strange given how weird the town is, but the food here is great. Lone Pine will surprise you like that.
Okay.
People love their food here, and they're all nice people. They're just also a bit, you know, if you're not used to them. Especially a few years ago, during the year of the commune, but they don't let us...
I want to learn about the year of the commune.
What do rangers like you and Ranger Coleman do all day?
I can answer that one, Izzy. These days, we spend a lot of our time doing education, getting kids interested in nature.
Good.
A lot of places are doing it digitally these days. We're kind of old-fashioned in Lone Pine.
You want to get that hands-on look at everything anyway.
Kids out into the wild, give them a hunting knife and a compass, and let them roam free.
Hell yeah.
Most of them make it back okay.
Most of them.
For my part, I also respond to call-outs whenever someone in the park needs help. Thankfully, they're usually in the parts open to the public. We also take care of the wildlife. I come across a lot of campers and hikers, and if they're doing it across multiple days, I spend a lot of my time motivating people and talking people into not quitting. And yeah, what Ranger Coleman was saying is true, but it's a rite of passage here. They all make it back okay. Except in the year of the Brown River. They don't let us talk about that anymore.
That sounds like it might involve poop. I'm a little less thrilled by that. Okay,
You really think I'll find something way out here?
I mean, you'll find something, that I can guarantee. Not too far from the mountain, I found people suction dredging for gold on the riverbed.
ugh.
Weirdest thing, near one of the old mining and logging roads.
I feel like we might find
Yeah,
equipment from
I
that.
really do believe there are some amazing creatures on that mountain waiting to be discovered. Even if the other rangers make fun of me for it, you have to believe it too to come all the way out here on your own.
Yeah, people do some strange
I like the callback to whatever job you
Word of
picked.
advice, scrap iron doesn't exactly fetch a high price.
You gotta go for copper, but it's usually stripped out.
Why is the mountain off limits now?
It's been that way for 15 years now, for a few different reasons. Firstly, in its heyday, the beautiful natural environment and all the talk of cryptids drew people in.
Also, ideally, we'll be able to check that other frequency before we leave.
But after a while, interest kind of waned and the number of people visiting the park slowly went down. It's expensive to maintain all the infrastructure all the way up there. Secondly, because the government didn't want to pay the cost, they had what they call concessionaries come in. Private companies that would run a lot of the
Ugh.
operations, kiosks, cable car, all that stuff.
Lousy cheapskates.
Don't even worry about it. Everything's fine. It's not like everything's falling apart.
So eventually they bowed out or went bust or whatever, and things slowly wasted away up there. Some big university also did research for a while, but the culture moved on and the funding for that dried up too. That was known as the year we got bent over a barrel.
Do you, like, have a regular-ass calendar you just nickname every year?
In fact, we're encouraged to. That's why some parts of the park are inaccessible now. You'll be fine if you stay away from them.
Guess what we're gonna have to do in the full game?
No Return Wilderness area, Gut Clench Gorge, Kick in the Duodenum Valley, places like that.
But the cryptids, why Lone Pine in particular? And why this mountain?
Probably all that moonshine they brew around here goes to people's heads. Makes them see things.
There's a lot of different theories. A magical indigenous artifact, radiation from a meteor that landed on the mountain. Some people say the creatures aren't born in the park, but something draws them here.
They want to read the Bearscat
As to
Bible.
Which one I believe, well, I don't rightly know yet.
That's all the questions I had.
Copy that.
I'll come and check in if I get the chance. Over and out.
Alright. Yes, we want to do a 148,700. Alright. I guess the triple digits are the secondary line, so I gotta get better at writing down what game these notes are for, because okay, one's 47, 100. I don't know if that's Morse code or what, if anything. .2 is tunes. Oddly enough. Alright, 5.
Hello? Nope.
Alright, nothing there. Okay, Wait, we didn't look at the window.
There's the cable car.
Oh, yeah, we did, okay. Oh, can we do anything with the boxes? No. Well, maybe we'd restack them or something. Alright, so we're going up the trail. What is that?
This thing must control the cable car from this end. No need to use it now.
Okay, so this is the cable car landing area. Got it. Not even like an observation cabin, really. Okay.
Old Growth Trail. This trail was originally used by researchers who... the rest is too faded to read. Huh. What the hell was that?
That's the freak from the save thing.
Fingers. I need to lure it out and get a photo.
What about these weird berries? We might have to look around somewhere else for it. All I have is a rock.
Yeah,
No.
cryptid. How do I get it to come out?
So we got to backtrack for the bloopy or whatever. Interesting four-eyed jackalope owl thing. It's a really nice cabin. Kind of surprised they supplied me with a shrubbery. I guess we'll check into the cabin first.
Sturdy construction, good design. That's a great cabin right there. Oh, this is kind of nice. I was expecting a lot worse. I guess they cleaned it up a little.
1st September. Note to Michael. I love you. Let's come back soon. I'll see you at the top of the mountain. Mini water. Not a honker. 3rd June. Caught a huge honker today. Actually, a honker. I guess this is just a guest book. Alright. 29 June. Who all seen the leprechaun say, yeah? 25th August. Never thought I'd come to a place like this, even for just a short while. But I'm pretty sure there are dark watchers in these trees. Thanks, Saskia and Simon. Rolo Green straight. We got some notes. Read that in a second.
Board game collection in there. If only I had someone to play with.
You can play more board games solo than you would think.
These will be fine here for now. Got some camping supplies, food, first aid kit. These will be fine here.
Oh.
These will be fine here for now. Cool little fireplace.
Excuse me, that's a wood stove.
It says musk deer. Kind of creepy hanging over the bed like that.
Okay. Lone Pine National Park is rarely a safe place, aside from all the reports of mysterious beasts lurking in the trees. There are also a lot of natural disasters. A few weeks ago, a storm way the hell upstream, I'm talking hours away, created a tidal wave of water that hit like a lightning strike, and it killed several hikers. From where they would have been sitting, just by the creek, there wasn't a cloud in the sky. It was a tragic day, and it was hard on the town. The whole thing messed me up what good. Despite the dangers, people come to Lone Pine to feel alive, sure, or to escape when things get tangled up in grief or romance, or chase big dreams. I've been caught up in all those, especially the romance. But sometimes, conventional wisdom holds true. All they really need to experience is nature and be reminded of what life is all about. Feeling small and disempowered by these mountains is humbling, but also strangely empowering, and just what I needed to tip the balance of power in my own mind. Alright, take a seat.
It says musk deer. Kind of creepy hanging over the bed like that.
Not much else we can do while sitting, but okay. So we gotta find something to lure that guy out.
Okay, feeling a bit lighter now. Back to the trail to photograph that thing I saw.
So we came up from the lower bit, right? Yeah. I'll check to the right first.
Ooh, I'm allergic to bees. Gonna give that area a wide berth.
Alright.
I'm talking wide.
Can we throw a rock at it? Oh no, I don't want to go back down here. I hope honey isn't what we need to draw the guy out, but... Well, I guess we'll head north.
It's a bit late in the day to go way up there. What a beautiful view. What a beautiful view.
Okay, so we can't leave that way.
Cool little fireplace. These will be fine here for now. Got some camping supplies, food, first aid kit.
Here, we checked all the drawers, so I don't know. Let's see if there's something we can backtrack to. Maybe an item we walked by that I didn't see.
Yeah, cryptid, cryptid, cryptid. How do I get it to come out? Yeah, cryptid, cryptid, cryptid. How do I get it to come out?
I like that it changed the audio. Oh, there we go. Throw a rock.
Stupid cable car. That's for scaring the crap out of me.
See if I can't call the ranger about whatever we found.
I guess they're not in.
Okay. So much for that.
An old microwave. Doubt it still works.
Yeah, I thought those berries in the corner might be the thing, but I wasn't able to take them. See if I can't squeeze in a little closer to him. Kind of broke the walk cycle for a second. Oh, maybe they're flowers, not berries. We go up and around here? Not really. I can't actually exit any further north. We go out past the cabin. No. Can we go up to the whatever the second floor is? Guess not. Oh, approximately 2 feet high, shy. Okay. Alright, there's the cable car station. We're at the Shady Rest cabin. Maybe we're supposed to let time pass?
Sweet board game collection in there. If only I had someone to play with.
Also, no reader mode for that one, but... Okay, I legit have no idea what we're supposed to do. Can't go past the bees either. I'm gonna see if there's a guide or something. Somebody else has played this demo already. Okay.
Beautiful view.
Apparently some of the items that are interactable don't have nodes, at least at this point in the demo. So I think my suspicions were right about this. Maybe? Oh, here's some berries. Okay. Ah, okay.
Still hiding in that tree hollow. If he's anything like me, some food will lure him out.
So I should have just gotten closer to that. That's actually not too bad. There is a node, though. Okay. Uh-huh.
Nice. I think I can get a good angle from the top of that log.
There we go. Take a photo. Time to see how good or not good the camera controls are. Zoom on the triggers. Okay, pretty simple. Hey, buddy. Okay, the aperture and the shutter auto. I like that they included them as things, though.
Shit, that was a bear.
He went that way, though. Name your cryptid. Bernice. I like that even the regular stuff are...
She's gonna win Fat Bear Week for sure.
I forgot Fat Bear Week is an actual event. That's awesome. Okay, so just I guess the lesson there is wander around a bit more. The bee's still there? Yes. Okay. Are we gonna call it a day after that, or?
Tomorrow, I'll try hiking up the mountain a bit to see what else I can find.
Okay. I feel like they gotta tease me with at least one cryptid before they call it a night.
Hey, Steve.
Oh, I'm a roast guy. Hell yeah. That's the method.
Please, call me Big Steve.
Is it weird to call a sibling by their nickname? Then again, you always used to call me. What was it?
Are we gonna chubby bunny?
His dog?
Sure did his dog.
Or you could just straight up eat the marshmallows too.
Wow, you've really gone back to Lone Pine? Are you way too into the place like I was? Think you're gonna find the Loch Ness Monster?
Is he dead?
How many Loch Ness monsters in Lone Pine?
It could happen.
I hope there's an achievement for just pounding a certain number of marshmallows too. Let me snooze the ad at least until we're done this conversation.
I'm not obsessed like you were.
Okay, hope. You gotta wait for it to toast before you continue the conversation.
I don't have a whole corkboard of newspaper and magazine articles in my room. I just...
Okay, maybe I am obsessed.
Classic.
I know how much this place left an impression on you. It felt like I needed to come back here, even if I had to do it alone.
That's crazy. Go home, his dog.
I keep using that.
Just a little bit longer. I think I saw something on the trail.
So did I, but I didn't go into a creepy abandoned national park on my own.
It just needs to feel safe enough to come out of its hiding place.
Another one.
How do I make that happen?
Don't know. Have you tried being more whimsical? It might be into that.
What?
Okay, I'm kidding. Maybe you just need to look around more.
I guess I could look around a bit, but... Steve?
Good luck, his dog.
The fade out, like... I don't know if that's more of a memory thing or if he's actually dead or what. I mean, it's clearly all in her head, but... Day 2. I'm in love with her strut.
So... It felt so real. I could feel the heat from the fire.
Objectives have been updated. Hike up the mountain to continue your search for the clues on luring out the creature. Use the radio in the control room to check it with Ranger McFadden. Okay. So we'll head back first and then...
Okay, so no luck yesterday. Maybe I'll try going further up the mountain to see what I can find. At least the bear's not here. Lucky it was inside the tree instead of dropping from above.
How dare you reference drop bears? Alrighty.
What is that sound?
Yeah, we already set it back to the ranger frequency, so...
Guess I should check in with the rangers again. Ranger McFadden? It's Izzy again.
Izzy, you're alive!
Coleman, please, the protocol. Hi, Izzy. Reading you loud and clear. Find anything good yet? Over.
Not yet. Did you guys get all that wind down in Lone Pine?
Yeah, those fern winds do come out of nowhere sometimes. Stay safe up there. It's an old cabin you're staying in. You'll It won't take but a little whisper of rough weather to knock it over. So, the cryptids?
I caught a glimpse of something small on the trail.
A little critter, eh? Shiny too, right? I've heard some stories.
It's a bloopy. It'll lead you to a cave.
Seen what that shiny thing is up close. Very skittish. In times past I gave it a few tries, but no luck.
Don't let it get you down. You can do anything you set your mind to. Unless it's fixing the cable car. I'm fine, by the way.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I'm glad to hear you're okay, but I
I think
knew...
we can finish these combos before the ad starts.
Nothing definite on the cryptids yet.
They're elusive like that, maybe even supernatural. Just when you think, boy, we got something, they're gone, like a vanishing horizon. But they're always there in your peripheral mind space.
You've really gone off the deep end, haven't you?
I've been meaning to ask, what's going to happen to the mountain and the cryptids if I do find hard evidence?
Scientists like you and me will come from all around to study them and advance our understanding of the natural world by leaps and bounds.
So we're just gonna bother them.
Okay, but I'm not a scientist. Although doing all that diving kinda got me interested in marine biology.
I'm glad it wasn't just one callback to the job you picked.
Or anything, but we have the hearts of scientists, metaphorically, not like in a lab or something.
Alright, ad's running, so we'll be right back. Alright, back to it.
But the cryptids will be okay? I mean, if everyone finds out they're real.
Absolutely. Scientists are very careful about that stuff nowadays. They have to follow proper processes and procedures. You know how much I love those. We learned all about it in university.
Okay, college boy.
I thought you said you didn't have a degree.
Nobody said he didn't drop out.
I don't. You can go to university and not get a degree.
You can just hang out.
Not at the one I went to.
I dropped out. Maybe one day I'll go back and get educated.
Shouldn't you guys be the ones up here looking for cryptid droppings?
Well, yes and no. Mostly no. On account of my bad leg.
What'd you do to your leg, bozo?
Got an injury a while back.
Oh, thank you for answering the question.
When we met the other day, so you didn't see, but I have to use a cane to get around nowadays.
And I just plain don't believe in cryptids. I have other things to spend my time on.
Such as?
You wouldn't know it though.
Things feel kinda eerie up here after last night.
Did something happen?
I've been hearing weird noises.
I heard the noises on the way here, so might as well.
Many people do, and they feel like they're being watched. My theory, I'll tell you right quick, is it's just what they call infrasound. Low-level sounds that are so low they're barely audible, or not even.
I watched one or two really good video essays on those not
maybe
too long
caused by
ago.
mountain air or Earth's electromagnetic field. Could even be an electromagnetic event. But your brain still registers the sound, and it puts you on edge, and that causes that uneasy feeling. Even had some machinery up there at one point to detect it.
Oh, really?
I think
Guess what we're gonna
everything
find.
up there has explanations like that. It's either like, I don't know, infrasound, or someone saw some lenticular cloud and thought it was a UFO.
Okie dokie. Just wanted to check in again and give you an update.
You can do it, Izzy. Everyone's rooting for you down in Lone Pine.
Really?
Sure are. People are talking, even if most of them don't believe anymore. See, Lone Pine isn't that bad after all.
Totally. I mean, there's a sign on the highway into town that says, Lone Pine, better than you've heard.
Thanks, Ranger McFadden. I know this is important to both of us.
Wow, you two really do care a lot about this thing, huh? Whatever makes you happy, I guess. I don't really get it myself.
I have my reasons.
Ooh, mysterious.
And so do I. Can I tell you a quick story?
Sure.
Careful, Izzy. Once you wind him up, he just keeps going.
Absolutely.
There used to be an old cowpuncher who lived near Lone Pine. He worked as a volunteer doing search and rescue. His name was Grant. Nice guy, experienced outdoorsman and mountaineer.
Cowpuncher, I think, is like
He was unlucky though.
a cattle rancher, not a guy who actually punches cow.
Maybe even more than me.
Punches cow.
So many
Punches
search and
cows.
rescues over the years, but every time he found someone, well, it was already too late.
Oof.
The guys gave him the nickname Grim, as in the Grim Reaper. Kind of morbid.
Cursed.
I guess they used humor to cope with everything they had to see. I can understand that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So, someone reported a group of hikers missing after they didn't make it back to their cabin one night. It was heavy storms for about 3 days straight. Must have been about 5 different volunteer groups out there looking. On foot, in cars, even in helicopters. No one knew what could have happened, and there were so many different possibilities that they were telling us. So many unknowns. People lost hope. Grim, or Grimmy as he liked to be called, had a hunch everyone was looking in the wrong place. Took him a while to convince a pilot to take him out beyond the normal search area in the wee hours of the morning. Wouldn't you know it, he found him, holed up in a cave, no food, barely
Yeah, he broke the curse.
on death's door. They all made it home safe.
I'm glad they were okay.
Good guy, Grim.
But I'm a bit confused. What does this have to do with you and the cryptids?
Just having hope, I guess.
Well, people liked Grimmy, even though they gave him a hard time, and they respected him. They give me a hard time too. But Grimmy was able to get his redemption story. That was his last search and rescue, and he went out on a high note, proving everybody wrong at the same time. I just wish I could end my time at the park with a story like that, even if the stakes are lower, you know? Maybe that's a little selfish of me, but I have an ego too.
I guess you need this as much as I do.
Don't worry, McFadden. We can think you're great and a little crazy at the same time. It's what makes you you.
That's most people,
I'll do
honestly.
what I can, for both our sakes. I'd better get back to it then. Over and out.
Over and out.
Stay safe out there, Izzy. Don't fall into any quicksand.
Quicksand?
If there's actually quicksand, I'm going to be a little annoyed. Okay. So we're heading north. Guessing the update was just, yeah, we checked in with that. Good. Getting that visual glitch with the walking once you get off the ladder. Alright. I feel like I didn't see if it was in like the options, maybe an accessibility thing to just hold that down. Doesn't seem to punish you for not going rapidly, at least, but... Doesn't seem like... Not everybody, you know, is going to be able to
Gotta be careful.
rapid tap like that. Okay. Got new notes. I'm sitting under a tarp in a makeshift shelter. Rain clouds can't always pass over the snow-capped mountain ranges here. That means a lot of annual rainfall, depending on where you are. I hear the sound of that rain falling. When it's not raining and it's dark out, I hear prowling creatures. I'm awed by the power of nature, but I feel vulnerable too. Makes you appreciate wild places and Mother Earth's power and her indifference. That's just any human point of view. If nature's beautiful, or if it's terrifying, nature doesn't care how I feel about it or how anyone sees it. It just is. Birds stop chirping. The frogs stop croaking. Quiet sets in. You have to make sure you're living in the real world.
Just some random junk that should have been thrown away. I wonder how often this gets cleared out. Who left this absolute bomb here? How did they even drive it up this far?
Alright, that, I think we're going to need the wire.
Let's see if I remember how to do this from my carjacking days.
Like her more and more.
Remember, kids, stay in school.
Oh
I think I can use this.
yeah, rope definitely useful on a mountain. Useful in a lot of places, honestly. This is some of that EM equipment.
Why would they just leave it out here like this? Where did everybody go? It needs a
Security.
4-digit password.
Alright, we're looking for... Oh, we can take the note, I think. Alright, what do we got? Snake. Gorge, I guess? Or water. Echidna? It's Knuckles. Don't chuckle. And, dingo question mark. Okay.
Climbing ropes. Some have been worn away. Or cut. That's a whole bag down there. I wonder what's in it.
The bag first. Curious if we can attach the rope to the cut one or what. Oh, we got disconnected already. What the hell? Great.
Whoa, it's a grappling hook. I need to find a better rope though.
I'm gonna keep going. Well, I guess I'm not. Alright. BRB. Okay, now that we're back, my kingdom for a fucking fiber connection, I swear to God. Alright. Let's connect some things together. Alright, so open bag and combine the rope and hook. Hook, combine. Wait, X clears it. Got it. Hey.
I bet I can safely climb that spire now. Well, I can climb it at least.
Safety third. Anything else we can check out? Alright. Oh, that's the spire. I see. My pitons. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. It's Mount Hart because it's okay. That's a ram's head. That makes more sense since the other ones were all animals. All right, so Mount Hart would be one. I might write all these down actually. Just through 9 or is there a 0? It's just through 9. All right, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 1 is Heart. In case these come up again, I'd like to have them on record, you know. Ursa does look kind of like a bear. Ursa. Mount Miri? Okay. Maybe it was a mouse. Miri? Alright, I can't quite read that. Well, why? Some kind of bird-looking thing? Well, why? Mount Mooney. Oh. All right, Mount Beware, which that's a titty. Mount. I was right. It is an echidna. Okay. Oh. Sometimes I'm running out of ink in this pen. Other pens from the pack were fine, but I don't think I've been using it that much lately. All right, 8. Mount Pythia. And Mount Tar. Tar. Okay, so our code would be 8, 1, Echidna 7, 3.
It's stuck. Guess I can't take it with me.
Alright, time to hack the planet. I mean, we gotta check for nudes. Of course. Really nothing. Totally empty. Okay, fine. You got me. Super secret files. I want to read the quiz first. So you read all these local records. I thought I'd help you pass time with a little quiz. What was the name of the Lone Pine local who started the cult of the taxidermy bear? That's George. What's the year the Lone Pine Indians are still allowed to talk about? That was the year we got bent over a barrel. What's the battery brand choice for Lone Pine locals? Zip Zap? Alright. Doctor, alright. I guess we got one wrong. George. I didn't pay attention to the battery brand. Zap Juice? Really price is bragging rights, sorry. Maybe we'll buy you a drink when you're finally back in town. Fair enough. Wait, what was the name they... Dr. Navarro. Okay. Oh, there's a local legend in these parts about an old wizard who lives in the forest brewing up some kind of potion. The brew is said to grant profound wisdom for those who stop to drink. The moral of the story is that nobody ever does stop. Life for humans is fast, and we don't see the forest for the trees, but life in evolution is slow. I'm writing down that story because I believe that to understand whether there really are undiscovered animals in Lone Pine, you need to understand its history, both the real and the imagined. My team wasn't drawn here by Lone Pine's reputation of being the UFO sighting capital of the world. We came here because it's also home to an unusually high amount of creatures with bioluminescence, the ability of living organisms to produce light. A ranger, McFadden I think his name was, pointed us in this direction, citing reports of glowing animals scurrying about, especially at dusk. One story goes that glowing lights at night are used as bait by some trickster goblin. Ah, okay. Can I get a glow stick? To lure you off into an unseen cliff to your untimely demise. Another is that glowing critters in the forest are a good omen, and mean that good things are coming your way. I don't want to be like the travelers who were too busy or too suspicious to stop and receive wisdom, but my wizard's potion is just taking the time to read the official records. Then maybe I'll be able to see this glowing, scurry animal. I was especially taken by a story from the early 1900s of an eccentric local who fancied himself something of a scientist. He believed the animals might be attracted to reflective or shiny trinkets. The bottle caps. Not unlike a bowerbird collecting every blue object you can find to put in its nest. Ugh. Part of me wants to start there, but on the other hand, I also read an account from years ago where a man who had been up drinking moonshine for 3 days claimed he saw a cryptid on the mountain. Not unlike the fabled Jersey Devil. When asked what he did next, the man shrugged and said he offered it cigarettes. So I'll take local legends and folklore with a grain of salt and only trust what I can see with my own eyes. Dr. Camilla Navarro. Hold to go back.
Shiny things. Like, say, bottle caps? Maybe I could use those at the trail.
Alright. Bottle cap logic is good. Thanks for leaving your trash, bozos. Where was the way down? Oh, the steps.
Storm's brewing. Hope it passes over soon.
It does change the lighting in here too, good. Kind of, we get a different cryptid. Okay. Hey, buddy. Ah, okay. Avoid motion blur. More light. Okay. Slow shutter's more light. Fast shutter's less blur. Got it. Yeah, that's standard camera stuff. I like that they're teaching you standard camera stuff. Balance the exposure. So we want to keep that in the middle. Okay, shutter dial's on the right stick. Got it. Call this one Moss Mouse because I'm not that creative. Oh, I did that with an A.
Yes! I think I'll dedicate this one to Steve.
Alright, I'll call it a night. Oh, actually. I like that we keep the other photos too, that's great. I wonder if we're gonna have another Steve dream or if we're gonna have a weird dream since it's storming.
What the hell? Some of my stuff is gone. I know I left it right here. Didn't I?
That's the first aid kit and stuff.
Anyway, guess I'll rest here for the afternoon and wait for the storm to pass. Cool little fireplace.
I feel this might be where the demo leaves off too, but I wishlisted it up
Steve.
before the things got disconnected, so.
Hey, is dog. Fancy seeing you here.
In my own dreams. Yeah, crazy.
Maybe it's not a dream.
Oh, I can't roast these ones.
Maybe it's some kind of weird pocket dimension.
Maybe I'm doing some kind of life review before I can move on.
Okay, he's dead.
Ooh, deep.
So, how are you holding up?
Not gonna lie, it was really rough losing.
At least they're gonna address it pretty directly.
That's how life is, I guess. One minute you're riding a bike to work, the next, a bus crashes into you.
Fuck, I'm all the way. He got isekai'd.
It was a large van. Anyway, it's been a bit. I'm fine now.
You talk to anyone about it?
No, I just got into ocean diving with scrap iron.
Healthy response?
You were right, by the way. There totally are cryptids here at Lone Pine. It wasn't easy, but I even got a photo of this little shiny one.
You could do it, Isdog.
Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you. Standing on the shoulders of giants, as they say.
Yup, giants. They don't call me Big Steve for nothing. When you get home, that photo's going to change everything.
Yeah, I guess it will.
They won't be able to deny it then. Hard evidence. Imagine that. People want
And people are gonna try and claim it's faked, but
Cryptids.
I mean, I guess that's reasonable. Seems like you've got a bit of a chip on your shoulder about this.
I did my research. I guess it just reminds me of these people from near Lone Pine I read about.
cult.
Is this about the bear cult?
No, different cult.
Damn, how many cults do they have around here?
A lot of people don't know. Lone Pine gets dark is dog.
Oh, we can. Is that the thunder rolling over from real life?
Can be a little unsettling. I sometimes feel this.
These guys I read about, they didn't believe in or trust modern medicine, especially surgery.
Ah, great. We found the Australian Amish.
They didn't want it until they got sick.
Or just Australian anti-vaxxers.
Suddenly, modern medicine's a miracle. Do you get my point?
I don't see the connection.
I think there's another group that's more anti-medicine than like Mennonites and I don't even know. I don't know what the Mennonite stance on medical treatment is. I know they're allowed to use cars and stuff.
I've had a lot of time to think.
Is that?
These people. My question is, what happens when a false belief can't hold up anymore? How do they justify it? To themselves? To each other?
Steve?
What journey does a man go through?
Steve?
When you're forced to confront the factual, to confront death like they were?
Steve?
Then in your mind, there must be a reckoning.
Steve? You're getting a little weird. Oh. That's the guy from the capsule image. Alright. They already wishlisted. Oh, this one has 4 eyes too. I just noticed that. Alright, I wonder if that's... I wonder if they're related, or if it's just 4 eyes is a thing for all the odd critters around here. Interesting. Let's see some credits. Oh, Lara Roche is also the artist. Okay. The one who played the second, what was it? The second, Ranger, that's the word I'm looking for. Alright. But yeah, delightful. Like I said, already wishlisted. Let me